Say hey, kids. It's time for another episode of the Outcast Podcast. Happy Juneteenth to everyone out there.
Salute.
It is a national holiday where the market is not open, the post office is not open,
But somehow we're working.
garbage collection is not out there, but
My boss is a racist.
we are here. We will work on Juneteenth. Maybe next year we'll get it off.
All right, well, we'll see.
Yeah, it's a holiday, so no.
It is.
Look at my African American over here.
That fucking asshole.
Hey, well, I will tell you what, at least we're celebrating with friends, right?
We are, yeah.
Yep.
It's been a heck of a celebration thus far. It is Hump Day, and we've got a hell of a show lined up for you. This is the podcast where a black guy, my man Memphis,
What's up, bitches?
the brown guy,
Yeah?
mi amigo,
Bueno.
Ramo G, the freaking Puerto Rican, que pasó?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Que pase?
How you doing, man?
And the cracker,
Aw,
got the
that's
white boy.
rude. That's rude. I like white boy. That's
How
cool.
you doing there, buddy?
What's up?
White pie.
I don't know. Let's not get rowdy.
Yeah, all right.
Let's not get rowdy.
How's that white privilege been working out for you?
Not very good.
Not for him.
Apparently, this DEI thing's been taking over.
Oh, bullshit.
Crazy.
No info, idiot.
I won't go there today, though.
Don't, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a celebratory mood.
People
It
get
is Juneteenth.
a chance because it's fair for them. That's
right.
all. That's
What the
all.
fuck you mean it's fair for them?
It's fair for them.
Yeah, what do you mean, Ramo?
Yeah,
What
do you
did
mean?
Who's them?
DEI? The people who benefit from these different programs, or these programs were probably made because they didn't have those opportunities before, and now they do. And I think that's awesome. Just because I don't have an opportunity or I didn't take one, I don't fault another person for getting one or being able to attain one. I think that's awesome. If you can make yourself better, if something helps you, good. We should do more of that in this country, right?
Excellent.
Help everybody.
That's right.
True.
Yep.
So I opened the show by saying, say hey, kids. Do you know who made that phrase famous? Say hey, kids.
I do.
Fat Albert.
No.
No,
He was
Dr.
hey,
Cosby.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
It's Willie Mays.
That was good.
Yeah.
You would be right,
Yeah,
Memphis.
it's Willie
Who? What?
Mays.
Willie Mays?
Willie Mays.
Willie
yeah.
Mays.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He was a generational baseball player known as the Say Hey Kid. He died at the age of 93, and by many, they consider him to be the greatest all-around baseball player to ever play. He had a Hall of Fame career that spanned over multiple decades, from the 50s to the 70s. Was most of those years with the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First in New York and then in San Francisco. He was named to 24 All-Star teams.
Crazy.
He wore the number 24, and he died in the year 2024.
24.
Do you think
did.
that's a little conspiracy creepy?
Nah, not
It's-
really. You
it's
know who
just
his
weird.
godson is?
It's odd.
Who
What?
is this guy?
You know who his godson is, right?
No.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Barry
right.
Bonds,
yeah.
yeah.
Now that you mention it, I do. I did know that. I just forgot I knew it
Another
'Cause
Hall
I'm
of Famer,
high.
or should be Hall of Famer.
because I got
Get it
high.
right, MLB, and put Pete Rose in too, bitch.
He hit
Sure.
3,000 hits. You know, that's a big benchmark when you can get 3,000 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
He finished with 3,283 hits. His career batting average was 302. I mean, think about that. Baseball, if you're good 30% of the time,
You hit the
you're
ball.
one of the greats.
Yeah.
That's insane
Did
to
you
think
know-
about, right?
Did you guys know that just not too long ago, like maybe a month ago, if that, they included the Negro Leagues.
I saw that.
Stats.
That's
So-
awesome.
So technically, whatever Joe DiMaggio's record is no longer standing. I know Satchel Paige got a lot of records. Josh Gibson has the record for most home runs, I believe. It's something crazy like that, but they finally included the Negro League stats too, because as they should, and their numbers are crazy. There was a time where the National League, not like MLB and the Negro League was supposed to play, and they got rained out. Yeah, the Negro
Kind of
League
like an all-star game.
Yeah, the
ish.
Negro League would have wiped them out. They would have killed their ass.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It would have been great to see, though. I would love to.
It would have been fun, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Willie
if
Mays,
nothing broke out.
Willie Mays
of course.
played for the
Yeah, that too.
Birmingham Black Barons back
The
in
Barons.
those days.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, one of the greats. I actually have an autographed Willie Mays baseball. I should have pulled it out. Good
Yeah,
thing I
that's
bought
awesome.
It. Good thing I bought it before he died.
Yeah, good deal, man.
Now it's worth more, you think?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
it is.
definitely.
Well, he just
Hold on
passed
to it.
today, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to miss Willie Mays. He was a hell of a baseball player. So honoring him on this Juneteenth.
Thank you, Ancestor. We appreciate it.
Last week it was Jerry West.
Great man.
They're bringing out my autographed ball here.
Oh, there
You
it
can
is.
Zoom right
There
in.
it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. There it is.
Why do you have that in the van? Weird.
We had that out in the truck. Thanks for bringing it. Thank you.
It's not really a van.
Don't put your fingerprints all over it.
Shut up.
Yeah, wipe
You're
it out.
ruining the theater of the mind,
They should have
bro.
brought it in with white gloves.
Well, wait a minute. Outside using a van is probably not the theater of the mind we want.
They're in a
Not these days.
van.
Not these days. You definitely want to. Hey, we get them in the van out there. What do they do in the van out there?
Why not?
Show out of a van? That,
Yeah,
that
hey.
explains a lot.
It does.
Now, we did do a death pool the last couple of years on this
did.
show. TK has Jimmy Carter for the year 2024.
Let's go, Jimmy!
And he is holding on by a thread.
That's so wrong. Oh, geez.
I'm surprised he is still alive.
I
but
thought he was gonna go.
He is like his I think he's not even speaking for himself anymore. His nephew or somebody is
his grandson.
his grandson, yeah, and he's not breathing very well. So I mean, unfortunately, yeah, it's getting close.
Ramo, you picked the great and incomparable Mel Brooks.
Yeah, he's about to make a fucking movie. I'm obviously not going to win.
He's 100 years old.
He's still making a movie.
What, they're making another Spaceballs?
Yeah, Spaceballs
way.
2.
Are
They
you
are.
serious?
Yeah, it's in the
No
works
way.
now. Yep,
Holy
I can't wait.
shit. That's
it's gonna be great.
They better not screw it up,
Great.
man. They better not, because that's a classic. They
It
don't
is.
screw it up.
They got to get Rick Moranis to play.
They gotta.
What is it? Dark Helmet.
Dark
Yeah.
Helmet, yeah. You remember when Mel Brooks, I love the scene where they beam him like over to the other room?
Yeah, and his head's backwards.
And his head's on backwards, and he's looking down at his butt, and he's like, why didn't someone tell me my ass was so big?
And then he scratches it.
And then he's like, beam me back.
You know another one of his movies, Blazing Saddles, which they could not remake that movie.
That's a racist
That's
film.
They all are. I mean, to a certain extent,
Racism.
I think they poked fun at the stereotypes
poked
back
fun
in the
at
day.
every
And there was
stereotype in that
nothing.
movie.
I mean, I thought it was great.
It's
That
not
movie was
really. Is it
hilarious.
racist if they're all in on
No,
the joke
no,
and they're all
no.
poking fun at
I
their
don't think it is. I don't think it
I
is.
don't think so
I
either.
never saw it as racist. I thought it was almost like you were saying. Everybody is making fun of themselves.
all in on the joke.
Everybody's
Yeah,
in on it.
sure.
Yeah.
Everybody was
no
in
one's
on it,
getting ragged on more than
Right.
And
No.
everybody back in the day watched that movie. That movie's a cult classic.
Well, and maybe even his own people, the Jewish people, he probably made more fun of them than anybody
He
else.
did. He made
Yeah.
a few Holocaust jokes in that film.
So on the board for the death pool, Tomcat, Jimmy Carter, so far swing and a miss as we're now halfway through the year. Mel Brooks for Ramo, so far he's holding on strong. Clint Eastwood was the pick for Memphis.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. I mean, have you seen him?
Go
I mean,
ahead.
he
Make
looks
his day.
He looks terrible right now. I mean, Clint Eastwood looked like he's walking
You guys
dust.
are so wrong.
I mean, I saw a picture
I
of
don't
him
wanna
just a
win.
few weeks ago, man, and he was sitting in this little lawn chair and carrying on, and he just like he had this look like, I'm just not going to get up. I'm just going to be a part of the chair. Like, just take me away. I know this sound mean, don't it?
You want
look
to
at
bust a
him.
cap
There
in
he
somebody's
is.
ass?
Look at him. He can't carry
Dude,
that cannon.
no. I'll tell you what. He may look like shit now, but back in the day, he was
still
the
was more like
fucking
shit back in the
man.
day, too.
Hey, but he
No, I'm
still
just kidding.
he was the man. When he was in Every Which Way But
Callahan.
Lose, and what was the other
Dirty
one that was in
Harry.
Dirty Harry?
The good,
good,
the
bad,
bad,
and the ugly.
Unforgiven is
Yeah.
one of my
Oh,
favorites,
yeah.
like the best
Dude,
Western ever.
My dad
think
was
so?
his biggest
You think it's
fan.
better
He
than Good, Bad, and
loved
Ugly?
him.
I don't know,
Clint
man. I
Eastwood
like the
was his
good, bad, and the
dude.
ugly
Good
better.
one. That's a good
But
one.
Unforgiven is great.
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
That was a
fuck.
bad motherfucker. Go ahead.
Hell
Make
yeah.
my day.
You know Charles Bronson, not to get out this slightly out. Remember he made those Death Wish films?
Yeah.
He was like
yeah.
70
Those were
years
good.
old when he made them. But yeah, those
Those
are
are good
another
movies.
one.
Yeah. Death was a good series.
Since we're talking about death, I do have some breaking news in here in the studio, at least to me. I just found this out yesterday. I had no idea that in some states in the United States, you can treat your own private property like a cemetery. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
bury a family member. Like, so if your auntie dies, your grandmother dies, and rather than, putting her in a cemetery down the road, why not just put her, in the backyard?
I mean,
Next to a planter or something like that.
yeah, you buy.
Man,
you
she'll
buy-
haunt
buy
that
the rose-
bitch forever.
You put grandma by
So-
the rose bushes.
So what I'm to understand is, if you bury someone on your yard, you are no more property taxes on that property. That's it.
That's what I heard, and the person that broke the news to me, this was on Vlad TV. If we can cue up the
Vlad
video
TV.
from the truck.
It's fucking-
This is Robert Van
Colonizer.
Winkle. You guys know who Robert Van Winkle is?
Yeah,
Vanilla
ice,
Isis.
ice, baby.
Yes, that would be
I'm a big
Vanilla
fan.
Ice. He's a big.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I like Ice Ice Baby.
I tell you what, I like his show. Have you ever seen his show where he does build shit?
Not too bad.
It's pretty funny.
All right,
Y'all both from the same county.
He's made some money in real estate. Vanilla Ice. He's made some smart business decisions. So let's hear what he has to say. Here was him on Vlad TV talking about if you bury a family member, like I guess Donald Trump did.
He did.
You don't have to pay property taxes.
That's crazy.
Roll the tape.
His ex-wife in his backyard.
Yes.
It got rid of all the liens.
Absolutely. Not just that. Hell, it's way beyond just liens. You don't owe any property tax forever. Never, ever again. This is why they just found out that this whole hoax that went viral about Elvis Presley in the state. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, so right now, last week, there was this big thing going viral about some foreclosure of Graceland.
Interesting.
And the daughter of Lisa Marie, family of Elvis, is fighting for it.
Oh.
And I was about ready to go protest this because I'm a huge Elvis fan. I named my daughter Priscilla. You know, me and my wife are huge Elvis fans.
Yes.
And we're like, no way, it's got to stay in the family. This is bullshit. And I found out it was all really bullshit, the whole story.
See?
Because you can't take it from them. It's impossible. You can't go bankrupt with Graceland. You can't, maybe the business part of it, but the property will always remain with the family because of the burial site. It completely grandfathers it in. So you
That's
actually
right.
will never owe property tax on the entire property forever. Forever. You will also...
In every state?
Yes. In the United States.
Can you believe that?
Oh, we're going to be burying some dead mofos, I'll tell you that.
No,
Let's
can
get
you
these
kill
plots
him?
ready. What?
Can you kill him?
No, you can't
Well, you
kill
don't go
him.
to jail, you ass.
But
What
we'll
would
have
you do
you.
that for?
It's all fucking corrupt.
Now, here's the question: does it have to be a family member? Probably
It does. That's what I read.
You can't just go killing people.
Yeah.
You can't just burying motherfuckers on your land. I got 4 people buried right over there. Thanks
Yeah.
for telling on yourself.
Yeah, no
You
shit,
gonna-
right.
Come on with us.
If that
Come
was the
on with
case,
us.
Jeffrey Dahmer would be living tax-free right now.
You'd have to own a house, which I don't. So
You know what's pretty shitty though about
You can
that?
bury him in my
That-
backyard.
and Vanilla Ice is absolutely right because I heard that about Donald Trump some years ago. But here's the fucked up part. So his first wife is buried on his golf course up in, I think it's New Jersey, New York, one of the motherfuckers. And where she's buried is number like weeds. They don't even take care of that shit. It's like all fucked up. Yeah, he's
That sucks.
fucked up. Yeah, so
That-
fuck
that-
him. But
that's
anyway,
sad.
yeah,
Don't be rude.
that's some crazy shit though. You can bury your motherfucking family member on your property and not pay taxes on it.
Was he a bad boy?
That's
here?
pretty
Was he a
crazy.
bad boy
And
there?
I'm sure that's a law from way back in the day when people kept their homes through generations. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually owned land. You owned acres of land.
Yeah,
you
that's
had a
how you
farm.
got that thing called
shit like
generational
that.
wealth.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's true.
generational
Well,
wealth,
it's
yeah.
more
I'm saying
for,
that's probably what
for burial grounds, like a
Right.
cemetery. If you've ever drove by a big cemetery,
scary.
you know, that's big business, you know,
It
burying
is.
people. You
Hey,
charge
people are
them,
always gonna die.
and you don't ever pay property tax on the people that own those cemeteries do not pay property taxes. And as I'm reading the article here, it says after death, there are many options that families have. You can select to dispose your loved one's remains. Maybe a popular choice is getting them cremated or in a cemetery, or how about cryogenetic freezing? You've heard of
Fuck
that?
that.
I
Think
think
they really do that?
I heard Walt Disney has been frozen.
Frozen.
I'm gonna be turned into a record. I heard you can get that done, or a
Yes.
diamond, like
Yeah,
a vinyl
so I-
record. You can have your ashes pressed to be a 12-inch record.
As dope as that sounds, I would not want to do it because somebody break me, be like, I'll have to haunt the whole world.
I don't want to play this shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm hits, baby. I got another hits. Don't you know?
To be bullshit.
I've heard of people having their ashes sent to outer space.
That too.
You know, letting them go at sea, you know, going out into the middle of the Gulf or something and then dumping people's ashes out there.
I want people to put me in the dirt that they're gonna grow their marijuana in, and then smoke the buds.
I wouldn't mind
and then the
that.
little ghost of you will go up in the thing.
Yeah.
So
I
check
can
this
help
out.
you guys pass like college exams and shit.
I did Google this, and it says when you Google it right at the top, it says no. While it is
No?
true that in most all states exempt cemeteries from local property taxes, simply burying a family member on your principal residence property does not exempt it.
It depends on the state because I've read that in Michigan and in Texas that you can.
It's just the first thing that comes up when
So
I
what's-
Googled it.
So
Holy
out of the
fucking
50
shit.
states, what states don't allow?
Why are you gonna move?
Well, hell yeah. I'm thinking about acquiring some land somewhere. Hell yeah.
It says in Florida it won't. It says in
up.
Florida, land designated as a burial ground must be used exclusively for that purpose. So your home won't be tax exempt if you bury someone in your backyard.
Well, how about, here's the thing, in Florida, you technically cannot bury anything because, Florida's a swamp and you're below sea level.
Now, see, it was
Yeah,
vanilla
but in some
ice. We had
locations-
it. The source was vanilla ice. So
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean, we had to
Florida,
take
man.
it with a grain of
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah. And we're not
Put
talking about the ice
put
from the
salt
freezer.
on the ice, it'll melt. So
Yeah.
We're talking about ice that you smoke.
Florida, man.
All right, let's move on to our next topic here. Time to talk some sports. We have to congratulate Memphis.
Oh yeah.
At the beginning of the year, he picked the Boston Celtics to win it all, and what do you know? We've been pretty good at picking winners on this show. At least one of us has picked a winner since we started playing these games. But the Boston Celtics walk away with their 18th.
18.
Count them,
Damn.
18 championships.
crazy.
Get your punk ass outside. That's right. 10 plus 8.
Fuck ass outside.
Ouches. And shout out to Jason Tatum, man, for holding it down for the Lou, man. St. Louis, man, represent. He put on for the city, man. He really did. He closed it out, so I'm proud of him.
I know that Magic Johnson and the Laker fans all very pissed off because it was tied 17-17 for championships with the Lakers and the Celtics. But after the victory this week, Celtics now 18, Lakers 17, and I believe next on the list is the Warriors. They have 7 championships, then the Bulls at 6, then the Spurs with 5. So really, it's a chase between the Lakers and the Celtics.
Oh yeah, it always has
nobody
been.
gonna catch them two.
And they better get something going now. The teams with the longest championship drought right now, the team that's had the longest drought is the Sacramento Kings. They won their only title back in 1951 when they were the Rochester Royals back in New York.
I don't even remember that.
Rochester Royals. That was way before our time.
That was 1951. So the Sacramento Kings are the franchise that has been waiting the longest for a championship. Then you have the franchises that have never won, but they haven't been around as long as the Sacramento Kings. That would be the Hornets, never have won. The Phoenix Suns never won a championship.
Thanks
Also,
to
the
MJ.
Orlando Magic never won. The Jazz, the Pacers, the
MJ.
Timberwolves, the Clippers,
MJ.
the Pelicans, and the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those franchises have never won, but the Celtics, 18 of those bad boys. And Bill
18.
Russell, shout out to Bill Russell.
Yep, salute
At
to
one,
him.
he went 7-0 against the Lakers.
And he was like a coach in 2 of them, right? He
Didn't
won
they have
as a
like
player and a coach.
11 in the 70s? Like
How
up
could you
into
win
the
11
70s?
in the 70s?
Not in the 70s, I'm saying, but in the 70s, they were up to like 11 already.
Something like that, maybe. I mean, they was kicking ass, and then
They
the Lakers
were.
too. They was kicking
Yeah.
ass. Them and the Lakers. That's really who it was.
From the beginning almost.
Yeah,
The Celtics at one point won 8 championships in a row.
Row.
Can
I
you
remember
imagine?
that,
8
yeah.
championships?
that's
You
a
have
hell
an
of
awesome
a.
design.
That's a
Don't
hell
drop
of
the
a
ball
run.
with a low-quality sticker or label. Sticker Giant
What-
uses
who-
actual
who's playing
freaking
that?
lasers.
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's playing a commercial.
Just cut off. TK.
What the hell was that?
He called it.
It's TK. We're cutting your computer off.
He's done.
Oh,
that wasn't
no.
me doing that.
Let's move on to our next topic, which is coming from the White House.
Uh-oh.
Has released a statement. The White House is calling some of these Joe Biden videos that we're seeing out there, they're calling them fakes.
Fuck Joe Biden. Let's block traffic. Look at this guy.
That's hilarious.
Can we roll the tape? This is, what's her name? The press secretary for the White House, Tomcat, you know.
Creamy Jean-Luc Picard. No, Kareem Picard.
Her name is Cream?
He said Jean Picard.
Kareem Pierre something.
Is that her whole name?
All right, let's roll the tape. This is what she said in regards to some of these videos circling around
Karine Jean-Pierre.
that they're claiming are not real.
Van Damme.
What can we believe? Let's roll the tape from the truck, can we?
They do these cheap fakes. They're cheap fakes.
In this video widely circulated on social media from the D-Day commemorations in France, the president appears to wander
You can see the
off,
guy
lost
sitting
and
right there
confused.
talking to the
But
guy
what you
who
don't
just
see is that he
parachuted
walks
down.
over
Video?
to talk to
Yeah,
a
I have.
skydiver, giving him
It
a
is
thumbs
fake.
up.
They just cut the film the way they want. It's falsely
It's
made
true.
to appear as though he's wandering off, as if he's senile.
And this video from a Hollywood fundraiser Saturday is playing over and over on Fox News. It shows former President Obama taking a seemingly frozen Biden by the hand and guiding him off stage.
The right went wild. Headlines and tweets like Biden appears to freeze up, has to be led off stage by Obama at Megabucks LA fundraiser, so embarrassing.
The Biden campaign responded by releasing their own video showing a more animated President Biden.
It's really important for people to, exercise every little bit of media literacy they have. If you see a clip, double check it.
Let me tell you something here.
You may not be
There's a big difference between trimming a video to a certain point in the video and manipulating the video. And one, we're over here saying we're manipulating the video, like what we're adding something in or his hand is being moved. That's not what's happening. That's not what we're saying. Nuts? And if that's what's happening, I'd like to see the original video and then show me the manipulated. Where's the manipulated
one? The one right before it, where it looked like he was.
Video, that's
no, that was just a different point. That was just let me talk. That was just a different point in the video. That wasn't manipulated.
No, that's when he was walking out. They showed one that was manipulated and made it look like he was having a problem moving out. And then the other one was the actual video where he walked off on his own and they got together.
That's not what it was. One of them.
We just saw that.
Can I
that's
talk?
what we saw.
Can I talk? Don't talk over me.
Nobody's talking over you, but that's what we saw.
Can I talk real quick?
Go ahead.
No, the first one we saw was the actual video of him walking out. The other one we saw was a different point in time when they were just standing by the chair and he wasn't walking out. And you could play him again.
We saw them walk out.
Play it again.
We saw them walk out on both.
Well, what I saw was D-Day, which
so you're saying that somebody is.
Let me talk because you
go ahead. Go ahead.
So, from what I saw, the first one was the D-Day, where they say he walked off. D-Day was just like a few days ago. It wasn't that long ago, where he was walking off, and it made him look like as if he was like wandered off, but he was actually walking toward the
one of the parachuters.
The parachuter that was right there in front of him.
He saluted him.
Sure, I see that.
So that's how they manipulated that.
To make it look like there was nobody there.
If you trim a video, that's still a form of messing with the video. Either way it goes, it's still you're still messing with it either way. So, and everybody know it. It's election time, man. So everybody gonna do all kind of dirty shit.
You're gonna tell me he didn't just grab his arm right there and lead him off stage right here, and that's a fake video? That's fake somehow, right there. What's fake about that video? Tell me.
He just walking him off the stage.
Exactly. They're saying that's like a fake video.
I don't see what's wrong with him walking him off stage.
Yeah, they were just cheering, but. If you see one of them looks like he's like carrying them off, but then the other one you could see where he's kind of saying bye to everybody, and then they walk off together.
We just saw him.
It's the real video, so it's kind of manipulated to make it look like he's fragile and old and not walking right. But in all actuality, he was doing good, man. He was fine.
The right
does. It's bullshit.
The left does the same thing. It's the parties. The parties are at each other, right? The right is going to take. The left is going to take clips of Donald Trump. We're hearing him, and then the left is going to take. Or the right's going to take clips of Joe Biden, and they're going to show parts of Joe Biden that they feel the voters should see, where Joe Biden is out of step or whatever that makes their case.
Well, to be fair,
but when they come out and say that these are manipulated in a way that like they're deep fake videos.
Well, they are.
If you manipulate the video,
we can't just continue
it's
to walk
to
around
try
our
to
head
push a narrative that's not true.
Right. Like,
and any
Joe Biden's not too old.
They both
that's not true.
Well,
they both
he definitely is, but
shit.
he doesn't walk like and talk like he's some feeble old guy who don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think he does.
He definitely knows what the fuck. He does. The economy says he knows what the fuck's going on. So everything says
the economy's doing great. People are having an awesome time at the grocery store. Credit card debt's through the roof.
That's been happening forever.
Nobody can buy a house. Economy's doing awesome. Inflation is like 4 or 5%.
Oh, then why are people moving to Florida? You just said all the time. People are moving to Florida all the time.
We got a whole country.
People are buying houses and shit here in Florida. $1 million houses.
Can I say, stop moving to Florida? We are fucking full.
That's true. Traffic, I hate that.
Stop coming to this swamp ass state. We are full.
Yeah, and trust me, I know I'm selling the insurance. Tons of people are buying houses.
This state does not have the proper infrastructure to support the people here. They didn't think about that shit.
Traffic sucks.
They trying to come to Florida. Yeah, you get all this shit. But meanwhile, you cannot move anywhere. Florida is an in and out state. There's no crisscross except for the mid-state.
Are we still talking about deep fake videos, or are we talking about Florida?
Yeah,
what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Well, let's go back to the deep fake videos.
I thought we were tightening the show up here. What are we talking about?
The videos are fucked up, man. But who cares anyway? It doesn't matter right now anyway.
Come on, man.
Who cares? Nobody cares. Like, knock it off, people.
Yeah.
Okay, then next topic.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
let's go on to something fun.
Sure.
It is time.
Move on again.
We're going
I feel you.
to let's relive
I see
some
what
of
you're
the
saying.
action that we had from today. We celebrated Juneteenth today by going to Dave and Buster's,
And TK crushed it.
as a group.
Dick.
And TK walked
He
away
did.
with the crown
Good
jewel,
job, man.
which is the championship of the day. We do have some footage. If we could roll some of the footage from today.
That beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. This is from earlier today. We went
Tommy
to
boy.
Dave and Buster's.
I can tell you spent quite some time in arcades.
Yeah, he totally did.
He
Skipping
mastered
school
every
and
game.
shit.
He was there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too proud of this honor because just like your old lady says, Tomcat, you play way too many video games.
I don't buy that.
Wait, hold on,
Hey, man.
wait a second, hold on, wait, let's not do that.
Look at this. This is Memphis draining the Connect 4. Boom. So Memphis did get a victory.
I got 2 victories, actually.
There it is right
He
there.
did.
Nice
I got
work.
one.
He edged me out hardcore in the driving game. That was rough at the end there.
It was fun.
that was fun.
But hold on, let me say this right before we get back on track. I don't care if people like to play video games, right? Because
Me either.
that is actually some people's way to release. It's no
Hell
different
yeah,
from people who like
100%.
to listen to music or go to the gym, whatever. That's your outlet. That's your outlet. Now, here's the thing: if you just play nothing but video games and you're just lazy,
Watch me stealing all Ramo's balls from
He
his
was.
side. Oh, no,
What
this
a
is
dick.
this
Look at his hand.
This isn't me. This
He's
isn't
such
me.
a cheater.
No,
Oh, that was
but,
me
but
in
if
Memphis.
you watch the one of me and Raymond, I'm totally stealing all his
He is.
balls.
I was like, you fucker.
I had to
that's a
employ
cool ass game right there. That's
I had to employ
dodgeball.
a strategy, dude.
did.
Ramo
He kicked my-
destroyed Memphis. Look at Ramo's score.
Yeah, he kicked my ass in that
He
one.
had triple the score.
And I was like, how the hell is he beating me? And I'm hitting like all this shit, and he over there just.
I always see my
Man,
face. I was
I need
scared.
to go on a
I
diet.
was like, man, what the hell?
I look a bit plump in that video. Can we not show that again? Thank you.
You know that TV adds 10 to 15 pounds.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It looks like it added about 200 pounds. I
And
don't
then here
like
was
it.
the championship game. It came down to Space Invaders.
That was fun.
Between
Yeah, it was.
Memphis
Lot of lights.
and Tomcat. It was black versus white, but look, white became the winner at the end.
And I had a
Oh,
seizure.
Knock it the hell off.
All the
You know,
little kids
black
were like, "What
versus
the
white.
hell are these grown men doing?"
Yeah,
Getting all
right.
crazy.
Yeah, right.
Black
Yeah. Oh, these kids are watching us like, what the hell's wrong with these people?
I look like a tortoise.
Yeah, they stopped playing games. They're like, oh no, this is not where we
They're
want to
like,
be,
fuck
guys.
them kids.
Yeah. All the moms were looking at us like,
The place
It was a lot
packed.
of moms that
My
were looking
Donald
like,
Trump
who are
is.
these dudes?
Now, this was actually vandalism that Tomcat.
I had to
caused.
take care of business here.
So watch this. As we're about to leave, this was Tomcat's
Was
move.
he a bad boy? here?
Putting on
Was he a
the
bad boy?
Trump sticker there. I did that there.
You did that?
Yeah.
I did everything
that's
right.
so funny. I love it, dude.
That is terrible.
You're such a goon. I love it, man. You're great, dude.
That is terrible.
You're like a cartoon character in real life. I love it.
You know what?
You're the man, bro.
Shit like that, people will see that and be like, you know what? I was thinking about voting for that motherfucker, but people that do that shit, I'm probably not. I'm telling
I
you.
didn't actually leave it there.
He didn't.
I
would
did
say-
stick it on
I was
there.
like, don't do that shit.
I love
man.
your character.
didn't. I
Keep it
didn't.
up, dude. That's funny.
Yeah, don't do that. No.
I wouldn't do it.
He
I
does.
wouldn't do
He
it.
did.
I didn't. It wasn't. It is a sticker, but I didn't stick
It was funny.
I don't see the humor.
We
in that
were
at all.
celebrating.
I would have stuck it.
He's
it
an
would've been-
idiot.
We were celebrating a couple things. One, it's halfway through the year, so we
It is.
generally try to have 2 parties for the show, a year one halfway mark, and then another one around the holiday. So the reason why we were out at Dave and Buster's was to celebrate that we've made it halfway through the year, and we're honoring June 19th, which is Juneteenth, which is the latest holiday, the federal holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Awesome.
last 2 federally mandated holidays are MLK Day and Juneteenth.
Awesome.
So it's good to see that we're stepping up in this country
Yeah.
and
They
shining
trying,
some
but
light.
you know, it took a lot of shit to get there. It shouldn't have to, but
And it's crazy that
know.
Galveston is having a big old storm today. And Galveston is in Texas, where that's where they
that happened.
they were located. The last slaves were located
Right.
on Juneteenth.
I
That
was just
heard that they
there.
were
Right.
free.
Free, right.
And
You would-
they're having a big old storm right now, big old tropical storm today
That's
on
crazy.
Juneteenth. That's a little weird, right?
Isn't
I was,
it?
Yeah, I was just
And then,
down there.
the maize thing that he, wore 24 and died in 24. Like,
Yeah, there's
a lot of coincidences going on today.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far with it, but
I mean, not a coincidence in a kind of like weird coincidental kind of way. Like, holy shit, that's weird,
if you observe things, which,
Yeah.
which we do.
Well,
You
visit
see- you
weird.
see the- you
visit
see the
Galveston,
It don't mean nothing,
Texas,
it's
but
just weird.
you got Galveston is south of Houston, so you got to fly into Houston to get there. So
I want to go to Texas. My wife won't go.
Why not? Why not?
Come on, man.
You brought it up.
Texas.
What's wrong with Texas?
I don't know. She just won't go.
Is she from Texas?
I think there's a reason that he doesn't want to say.
No, they're not
Where's
really.
she
She
from?
just don't. She just don't feel like there's anything in Texas for her to enjoy.
Well,
there's
she
a lot
have
of
to go to
things to
Texas
do in
to see
Texas.
it.
Maybe, and that's what I try to tell her, but
in Texas.
You tell her everything's bigger there, and even your schwans will get bigger when you guys go there.
That's impossible.
I lived in Texas for like almost 6 years between Lubbock, Texas, and Dallas.
I gotta lose weight for that to happen.
And I got to tell you, it's like, you cannot get bored in Texas like at all. And I
want to go.
I will openly admit I took Texas for granted. I really did.
I want to go.
And I lived
them
there for a
ribs.
while,
And
but
pussy too.
The time I was there, I really, really loved it.
They got
And
a Six Flags out there, don't they?
Yeah, in,
That's what I want to go
Dallas,
see.
The one in Dallas,
I wanna
which
go
is
there.
not wasn't far from my my apartment.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it wasn't far from my apartment.
Gotta have them ribs.
And what too?
And pussy too.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yeah, if it's
That's what
good,
I'm
you know,
waiting
because
for.
if you got good ribs and you got some good vagina, man, you win.
So Tomcat, do you know why we celebrate Juneteenth? You know the
Yeah,
reason behind it?
I did say it before because the last slaves, they were in Galveston, and they didn't hear about they were free for a month after they were originally freed. But they didn't know that because they don't have, TikTok.
The internet.
They didn't have
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
obviously.
Facebook wasn't around back then.
Do you know the year that the Civil War ended?
Okay, I'm going. Hold on.
That's a tough one.
Low info idiot.
Hold on, I'm going to
big
go
time.
with.
Don't cheat.
I've heard it a million times. I couldn't tell you.
1865.
Yeah.
1865 is correct, Memphis.
As soon as he said it, I
I'm
knew
a
it.
history guy, so
Yeah.
I'm really a really big.
I knew it was the
history guy, so
1800s.
yeah.
Mid
Especially when it comes
1800s.
Like Mike,
Yeah.
our history. Yeah. So
All right, well, let's move on to our next topic, and we will see how much history you know about movies. It is now time for 80s movie
Interesting.
and pop culture trivia.
I was
Excellent.
stoned a lot. I just started smoking pot, so I don't remember.
Well, we like 83 or some shit.
Roughly, yeah.
The reason why
79.
I want to do this segment is because I had gotten sick a couple weeks ago. And when you're sick, you don't want to get out of the bed much. You just lay around and you don't do shit. And I must have watched like 8 80s movies in a row.
I like it.
Back to the Future, I watched that one.
Hell yeah.
I watched Ferris Bueller's Day
Nice.
Off.
You gotta watch that.
I watched,
Matthew Broderick.
I
or
watched
what's his name?
Stand By Me.
Yes.
I
Yeah, that
watched
was a good one.
Terminator 1 and 2, which I think Terminator 2 might have came out in the 90s.
I'll be back.
But yeah, the 80s movies, although cheesy, still, I
Big
think,
time.
withstood the test of time.
Donka Shane.
Although one I watched with a very young Demi Moore, this would be One Crazy Summer, which I
Yes.
thought that was kind of a
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, he was in that one. Yep.
What's his name? I forget the kid's name. Yeah, he was an artist.
Yeah, I know.
Nantucket.
Yep. I'm trying to think of what his name is. Him and his sister, both famous.
Yeah. No, he's been in several movies.
It ain't the Gyllenhaals, that's for sure.
No. Nope.
He was also in Con Air.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Nope.
The other guy.
God dang it. I know exactly who you're talking about.
He's the one holding up the boombox.
Yeah,
Yes.
fucking, God damn it.
Low info idiot.
John Cusack.
That's him.
Congratulations.
John
That's
Cusack.
him.
John Cusack.
That is
'Cause
totally
his sister's
him.
Joan Cusack.
That's
Yep.
him.
I had to think about it, like, I know it.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
So let's play some 80s movie trivia. It's now time to play. We're going to be playing. Let's just play for some cash this week because I know cash is king. Whoever
Cash is
wins
king.
this competition will get a $100 bonus.
Sweet.
So
Works.
that'll be very nice. So let's get into it. This is 80s trivia. We will start with Memphis. It is Juneteenth, so we're going to start with you, Memphis.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
This is a Back to the Future question.
Wow.
The script originally had the time machine as a blank, but it was changed to a DeLorean to make time travel more mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Was it A, originally a refrigerator in the script? Was it B, a Toyota 4Runner? Or was it C, a hot tub? In Back to the Future, the original script had this as the time machine: A, refrigerator, B, Toyota 4Runner, or C, hot tub.
I'm going to say a refrigerator because I don't think 4Runners were out at that moment. They might have, but I don't think so. And I know it wasn't the hot tub because I automatically think a hot tub time machine. So I'm going to go refrigerator.
Let's see here. Yes.
That's a good.
You are correct.
Process of elimination. Good job.
It's 1 point.
I'm
for
really,
Memphis.
really smart.
Okay, now
calm down.
let's move on to Ramo because he's the oldest.
Oh, geez.
In the Top Gun movie, 1986,
I remember that.
the U.S. Navy set up a recruitment booth outside the movie theater showing Top Gun, and they reportedly saw a blank percentage increase in enlistment as a result of the film and Top Gun. Was it A, a 90% increase in enlistment, B, 300%, or C, did they see a 500% increase in enlistment in the U.S. Navy after Top Gun? What do you think? A, 90, B, 300, C, 500%.
That was a very popular movie, and everybody wanted to be a pilot after it, including myself. So I'm gonna jump right in the middle here and say 300%.
300,
That's a
and
lot.
you would be.
Everybody ain't trying to go
You're
to.
wrong.
You're in the
90%?
Navy.
No, it was 500%.
See, I knew, dude. I knew a lot of people would want to.
All right, this next one is for our white contestant, the Cracker. Let's go to Tomcat. This is going to be a Terminator question for you. The year is 1984.
That's tough.
This blank was considered for the role of the Terminator, but James Cameron thought he was too nice to be taken as a seriously, that nobody was going to take him seriously as a killer. Was it A, Tom Cruise? Was it B, O.J. Simpson? Or was it C, Harrison Ford? This particular person was considered for the role of the Terminator. Obviously, we know it went to
Arnold.
But this person originally was casted, but then they said nobody's going to think he's a real killer. Is it Tom Cruise, O.J. Simpson, or Harrison Ford?
I'm going to go Harrison Ford.
Oh.
You're good. Tom Cruise.
You could really use that $100, I know, Tomcat, because you still owe me for that four-wheeler.
He's actually hoping you win it. That way he doesn't have to pay it out. So he's counting on you, dick.
Put that back on what I owe you.
So I hate to put alcohol on the wound, but
Ouch.
it was this guy actually could have played a killer because I feel like in real life
Yeah, I feel like
he
he
was
looks like a killer.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, no way. Really? Wow.
Yes,
That's cool.
You know what? I could have seen OJ as the
Hell
Terminator.
yeah.
I could have totally seen him like.
Nicole could have seen that shit too.
You know what? Shit. Can you imagine if he played Terminator and then allegedly did what they said he did?
So I win nothing for the game earlier, but this is $100.
Well, no, you got a free gift card to
Dave and
Dave and
I
Buster's.
like it.
Hey, that's
You
good
know, and
value
I think
there,
you
fella.
still have.
I'm still going to win this game.
He still have some on it.
Watch out.
Okay, on to the next
time.
question. This is going to be a question for Memphis. We go to 1988, and the movie is Beetlejuice.
Oh, he's getting all the good ones.
Michael Keaton, who plays the title character, Beetlejuice.
Yep.
He spent only blank amount of minutes on screen in the entire movie. His performance is one of the most memorable. But did he spend A, 8 minutes on screen during the movie? Was it B, 24 minutes? Or C, 17 minutes? Michael Keaton, who was Beetlejuice, was only on the screen for this many minutes during the entire movie. But he was the star of the show. Was it 8 minutes, 24 minutes, or 17 minutes?
Wow. This is a good one because I watched that movie so many times.
Yeah.
How many minutes is he on camera?
I'm going to go 17. I'm going to go 17.
17 minutes, and you...
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
That
That's what I
is
would've
right,
guessed. That's what I would've
Memphis.
guessed.
Man,
You're on
not
fire.
only did Memphis cash a check with the Boston Celtics, he's in the lead here in our 80s trivia. He could be walking away with a decent amount of cash.
Well, I'm up 2.
I know I'm jumping after the
I'm
show.
sure we don't have like that many more questions to go.
So he did kind of win already, right?
It's not
Not
over
really.
yet. We're
Yeah,
on
calm
to
down.
Raymond.
What is you guys?
Okay.
Take
I
it
got my
easy.
chickens yet. Not yet.
Here we go.
I mean, you're well off. Yeah, good start. Good start. Definitely.
Nice try, Tomcat. Tomcat's trying to log into this computer. He's a cheater and he's about
He has what a
no,
dick,
so he get
dude.
deducted.
He's about to get
He
disqualified.
should be.
He should be
He should
disqualified
be.
because
Just like he was stealing my balls earlier.
Yeah, you disqualified.
And he took my dodgeballs.
Yeah, so no, he's disqualified. You
That's
cheated.
that's dirty play, Tomcat.
Yeah, he's out. He's out. You're done.
cool.
So it's between me and him.
Yeah, let's
Me
do
and
it.
Memph.
Let's
Come on.
do it.
All right, yeah, you've been disqualified, Tomcat.
Typical.
That's cool.
All right, if Ramo does not get this one right, it is Memphis.
Yeah, it's over. Sure.
The Grant, we're gonna go to 1984 with this movie. Ghostbusters is the name of the movie.
Nice.
I never watched any of those.
What?
I think the first one I watched.
Oh my
No, the
God.
second one I watched. Was the second one the guy with the lion face and the
I'm not
picture?
telling.
I don't remember.
I'm not
Go.
telling.
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
That was the
suit.
first one. Yes.
Remember the big Marshmallow Man?
I do.
suit?
I do.
It cost about blank each time they were made. After filming, none survived because the marshmallow goo destroyed them. How much did that Stay Puft Marshmallow suit cost to make?
It was real marshmallow?
Was it A, 20,000? Was it B, 5,000? Or was it C, 10,000? Now, again, this is 1984. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man suit cost about how much? There was 3 made during the movie. They had to make 3 of them. But how much? Was it A, 20,000, B, 5,000, or C, 10,000? A,
I'm gonna
20K, B, 5K, C, 10K.
I'm gonna go with A, because even in the 80s things were stupid expensive, especially
All right,
with
and-
Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
20, that's 20 grand. Okay, so now it's 2-2, correct?
No, it's
No,
2-1.
2-1. Yeah,
I got 2.
He's still winning.
I'm winning.
Okay, we'll do a couple more and see. This is
Unless you want to give me a point for being
last
cool.
round.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to give you a Scarface question.
That should be fairly
Memphis.
easy. Well,
Okay.
Memphis, the infamous blank scene was so graphic that it was originally rated X by the people that rank these types of things and rate them. The filmmakers had to make several edits to avoid this X rating. What scene was it? Was it the chainsaw in the motel scene? Was it the final fight scene? Say hello to my little friend. Or was it the man that was hanging from the helicopter? They had to do a lot of edits on this particular scene because it was just way too graphic, and they were going to make it a rated X movie.
I'm going to go to chainsaw scene because that was fucked up. I mean, that was... My dad...
good call.
God bless, I love my dad. He watched that movie over and over, and it shook the shit out of me. To this day, I don't like it, but I watched it quite a bit. I'm going to go with that because that was really... I mean, they had to edit. That's what the best they did? So imagine what it looked like. Fuck.
He's locking in that answer.
Yeah, I'm going with
the
that.
chainsaw in the motel. I remember his arm gets chopped off, and it's like still hanging from the top.
And it goes to the top of his head.
Oh, it's terrible. Let's see if he's right. And A, chainsaw.
Yep, I knew it. I knew the answer to that. I saw the documentary and all that.
Because
that
remember
they had to
the
edit
one
that.
where he on the helicopter, you saw him like he had the binoculars on. He was like pushed his
You could
ass
see
out.
him, yeah.
So you saw that and
Yeah.
the say hello to my little friend. All he did was blow the door open and shot up a bunch of
It's
motherfuckers.
going to be a big congratulations to
Yeah,
Memphis.
he totally won.
He walked away with our 80s trivia.
Yeah, no,
80s
definitely.
movie trivia.
Yeah. They actually, the original movie, they showed the chainsaw going through the guy's head.
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
It was pretty gross.
Now, here's a bonus movie question in general to see how much you guys know about movies, and then we'll move on. But do you guys know what the highest grossing movie of all time is? What's the movie that has brought in the most money in the history of movie making? And Tomcat, you're back in on this. You're not disqualified at this point.
All right.
Are you still slightly butthurt from that, or
No, he's not
good.
mad.
you're good?
Can't be mad. He cheated.
Yeah, he did. He tried logging into the computer here. I saw his little username pop up.
You got to admit that was pretty ingenious. I mean, who the fuck knows how to log in remotely to another computer?
Everybody.
Oh yeah, I didn't see you doing it.
Low info.
Because I don't have a laptop.
It was a nice try.
Yeah.
Right.
Dirty.
I smoked the marijuana.
Okay,
did.
what is the highest grossing movie of all time? You could just shout out what you think it is.
E.T.
Nope, that's not it.
What was the movie with
in the
Whitney
80s.
Houston?
The Bodyguard?
Yeah.
The soundtrack sold a lot of copies.
Titanic?
Titanic is up there.
That's a good one.
It's up there, but it's not it.
No.
So what's bigger?
Is it Coming to America?
No, it's not that.
Fuck you,
Think,
fuck you.
think of Blue People.
Oh,
The Smurfs.
Avatar.
Avatar, yes.
I was gonna say the Avengers.
Can I get $10 for that?
You know, Gamora's blue. Oh no, wait, Gamora's green.
How about $5 in a
Nebula's
candy bar
blue.
and a bottle of water? I already got that.
Yeah, Deadpool's coming out too soon.
Deadpool, that's fun.
Yeah, I can't
Beetlejuice 2 is coming out as well as
Hell yeah.
Spaceballs 2 they're working
Yeah,
on.
go see Bad Boys 4, man.
And
That
I-
movie's fucking
I cannot
badass.
wait to watch the new Planet of the Apes movie that is out
I've
already.
been a little intrigued by that one. I think I may
they're
check
dope.
that out.
I have 2 wild and wacky videos that I saw while I was scrolling. So this is
Wacky?
scrolling insanity. First, if we could roll the video of this guy who's in an octagon.
Uh-oh.
I saw this video. He's
He's getting knocked the hell out or something?
He's fighting 2 women. It's a man fighting 2 women. It was a very disturbing video. If we
Did
could
he
go ahead and-
lose?
He
go ahead
bet
and roll
not.
it. Roll the tape.
Oh,
Watch this guy. You see him?
goddamn!
This is a grown-ass fat man
Holy fucking shit!
beating the piss out of 2 women.
What the fuck are they doing?
2 little ass women too.
She got her ass back up.
When I saw this on the internet, I said, "What has happened to this in this world?"
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Where is
man.
this at? This cannot
in Las
be.
Vegas.
No way.
It's Las.
It says Las Vegas.
And
on
you
the
got
canvas.
people out there
I
watching
can't
it.
see.
That's fucked
I'm
up,
old.
man. This is.
They're beating his ass. Look, they're getting him.
They
They're getting
jumping
him.
him.
They are. Look, you see her kick him. That shit didn't
Yeah,
even hurt.
he like
Can we get real chicks that can fight? Like, because I've seen some girls fight that are.
like Ronda Rousey and.
Oh, yeah.
Get Ronda Rousey and what's the other girl?
There's
The
a
other
bunch of
chick.
chicks that'll be.
What about
smacked.
Paige Van Zandt?
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Me either.
I don't
Yeah.
watch UFC and that shit like that.
I don't
She's pretty smoking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like getting your ass beat by a hot bitch, huh?
Yeah, well, you know.
Look at this guy. He's just pounding on women. How could you feel good about yourself?
Yeah, like why would you take that fight?
Yeah, that's
women.
stupid.
Stupid.
Well, I mean, look at him.
Like, 'cause-
I'm pretty sure he doesn't feel good about
I mean, 'cause
himself
think about
already.
it. Here's the thing.
The fight has nothing to do with
One,
it.
he's an idiot for taking a fight. 2, because if he wins the fight, he's supposed to win. But 3, if he loses the fight, either way, he's fucked. You are like an asshole, sir. Whoever you are, you weird asshole.
He's like a butterbean wannabe.
I would say something, but we would probably get suspended for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
again,
come on, don't do
I'm
that.
not going to do that. But I have some words.
Do that
for
in a
your
couple
weak
weeks. We're going on
pussy ass.
vacation anyway.
All right, here's the other wild video that I saw on the internet this week.
Uh-oh.
This is a gym that I think I would fit right in at.
Uh-oh.
And I would love to
Is it
see if
naked?
I could get a membership.
Oh,
This is
God.
called the Eurotraverse Fitness Center.
Huh?
I saw this video and I thought, how do you sign up for this gym right here? Watch this. Roll the tape.
What the fuck?
Look at
Oh, no fucking way. That's a fucking gym.
You guys are disgusting.
Look at this
No,
gym.
lying motherfucker.
Look at how they're exercising.
I don't see any guys in there though.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind going there as being an instructor because I would work with them. And them like they kind of tight and they stiff. Like, what are you doing, ladies?
They
Like,
obviously ain't riding this one.
Yeah,
You
stiff.
got to move more than that.
I wonder
and
how much
further.
they pay to go in there. What do you think the
Higher.
price is? I mean, what do you think, TK? What do you think they what the
She got
cost of
a-
that of admission is?
You
over
guys
there?
are disgusting. How dare you show a video
What are you
like
talking
that?
about? Look at this. This is
Well,
amazing.
she got
It
she got
is.
some moves. She got some moves.
It is. It's fun. I
When
guess
I
is it like a stripper class or something?
Or is it like a room for lesbians or something?
or maybe it's like
I bet they gonna do a porn, dog, because that's that's like a setup of a porn. Like they
maybe
doing
it's
all
like
this
a-
exercise and then they start screwing each other.
I think
What
the fuck did this dude just say? I'm just saying.
This
did you
is
not
his
see that
fantasy.
shit?
Are you actually making a porn now?
You know what? I will rent out. Listen. I will rent out a space.
Oh my God.
I will
That's
put
hilarious.
out. I will put out an ad. I sure would. I will.
You might get some callers in Fort Myers.
Listen, I will hire an instructor, and I will charge a fee. You goddamn right. I will totally. You know what? I might just do that. All right, man. You don't get it. Oh, I get it, right, motherfucker. I get it, me.
That's great. Yeah,
Me, I get it.
You shut yourself down.
Hell yeah.
that's an interesting place. I'm hoping they open up one here locally because I definitely want a membership.
Don't worry, I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
All right, it's time to go
Let's
to
go
the
to the club.
not so good news. This not so good news being brought to you by Liquid IV. It's summertime. You got to stay hydrated. You got to get the vitamins and nutrients your body needs. When you hydrate, you're doing something not only for your immune system, but it's also good for your skin. It's good for your mood. It's good for your gut. Stay hydrated by going to liquidiv.com. They've even got the sugar-free And when you check out, use our promo code OUTCAST at liquidiv.com and stay hydrated this summer. Tomcat, he generally stays hydrated. I know he's been drinking some of that Kratom, although that dehydrates you.
It does, I heard.
But Tomcat, what do you have in the not-so-good news?
All right, the news, June 19th, 2024. Birthdays today were Dirk Nowitzki, however you say his name.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki.
He's 45 years old, younger than me. That's crazy. Wow. Macklemore, the douche canoe, he's 40.
Macklemore.
Paula Abdul, 61.
You called him a douche.
Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, one of the most durable players in American professional baseball and one of the greatest hitters, was born in 1903.
Who?
This day in history, Lou Gehrig.
Oh.
On this day in history, 1965, with the arrival of Union soldiers in Galveston, Texas, we got Juneteenth, and we talked about the history of that.
Awesome.
1934, the Federal Commission, the FCC, was established in the United States.
Douchers. Those are douchers right there.
1963, Soviet cosmonaut Valentia Tershevkovskaya was the first woman to travel in space, returned to Earth in the spacecraft Vostok 6, and promptly crashed while parking.
Yet. Oh, typical. Yeah. Her shirt face went up.
2013 American actor James Gandolfini, who's best known for The Sopranos,
Hey,
died. He had a heart attack there while vacationing in Rome there. In 2016, the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by star LeBron James, defeated the Golden State Warriors in a thrilling Game 7 to claim the franchise's first ever NBA title. Today is International Sushi Day, International Fishing Day, and Clean Your Aquarium Day. I'm seeing a trend here. Is this where they got the sushi?
Yeah, probably.
From the aquarium.
Right?
From the fish that they eat. On to this week's stories. I got a lot of good stories for you. The first debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump is about 2 weeks away, about a week away now, and the network hosting the debate, CNN, has provided the rules that the two candidates will abide by. The rules are both Biden and Trump will stand at a neutral podium, and the position of those podiums will be determined via coin flip. Boop.
Fun.
Candidates' microphones will be muted during the debate until it is their turn to speak, seemingly an effort to limit interruptions and crosstalk.
That's fair.
There will be no audience at the debate, and no prompts or pre-written notes will be allowed. Each candidate will be given a pen and a pad of paper which to write notes, as well a bottle of water and some vodka. No vodka.
I like it.
The debate will take place Thursday, June 27th. at CNN studio in Atlanta. And get this, doesn't look like RFK Jr. is going to make the stage right now.
You don't say.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still running, but okay.
This next story is about Mr. Justin Timberlake, who was arrested in Sag Harbor out there on Long Island for driving drunk. Justin Timberlake busted for allegedly getting messed up in the Hamptons early Tuesday after blowing a stop sign and swerving out of his lane.
Aren't you rich enough for an Uber?
He said to the cop under his breath, "This is going to ruin the tour." Apparently, they said he wasn't acting all entitled and he was very nice. The younger cop didn't even know who he was because he was a young guy, so he didn't even know who Justin Timberlake was.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. This next story is about a bikini-clad barista who ended up smashing a customer's windshield after he threw with a hammer after he threw $22 of coffee in her face.
God damn.
This lady bought this little barista shop right here. She used to work at it, but when it went for sale, she bought it.
She's all right.
I need it. What she didn't need was this.
That's fucked up.
A mix of shock and fury. Emma's moves are swift.
Good for her.
The customer's windshield shatters. The aftermath of what Emma says was a 15-minute heated exchange with a regular customer over the price of a coffee and water.
You don't get to name your own price?
But it's what the customer said she took personally.
It was a threat. It's okay for him to be outraged about the price of his drinks enough to assault me, and he is over 1.5 feet taller than me. But it's not appropriate for me to respond.
Police were called the day of the incident. The barista filed charges.
Yeah, good for her.
All right, elephant in the room. Would you guys bang her? No, I'm kidding.
There
I'm
he is.
kidding.
Silver Lake officials out here in LA removed the last of the homophobic no U-turn signs.
What's a homophobic no U-turn sign?
City officials removed the last of the no U-turn signs meant to dissuade gay men from cruising in Silver Lake during the 90s. Street signs that officials say previously targeted LGBTQIA+ community members were taken down from a Silver Lake neighborhood Monday.
A lot of letters.
The signs read, "No cruising," and prohibited U-turns were installed in 1997 when neighbors complained about gay men hanging out and looking for dates.
And doing it.
To me, it means like riding in lowriders and pumping your system.
Yeah, that's what I think. Cruising. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah,
That's what I think.
I got a ticket in Virginia Beach for cruising.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was bumping too short. No lie. Me and my homeboys from school in Virginia's a Commonwealth state, and they pulled behind us, and they were like, "The kids shouldn't hear." And I'm like, "Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Freaky Tales. They should learn something."
That's a pretty dirty song.
It
So
is.
It's filthy.
It's informational.
The guy that attacked the barista is lucky he didn't come up against the lady in my next story. This trigger happy meal. Wild video shows a McDonald's employee shooting at customers during a drive-through fight. This happened this week. That's right. It was in Florida here. 22-year-old. That's right.
Before 1 a.m., catching the wild altercation at a McDonald's in Lakeland. There's no audio, but we're told after an argument over an incorrect order, this employee throws a drink at customers through the drive-through window. Another employee goes to lock the window, but the customers come back, open it, and begin grabbing what they can to throw back. Seconds later, the original employee returns with a gun in her right hand. She closes the window, but another customer opens it again, throwing a drink inside. A different security camera then shows the employee walking outside to confront the customers. That's where police say she fired the gun, hitting their car at least once.
You want fries with that, motherfucker?
Hell yeah.
Florida.
They said she hit the car at least once. She got arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. My last story here is emergency crews have rescued 28 people after they were stuck for about a half an hour dangling upside down on this ride here at a park in Portland, Oregon.
How long were they upside down for?
Half an hour.
Isn't that dangerous health-wise?
Yeah, nobody died, but one person got taken to the hospital for a pre-existing medical condition. So that is like my worst fear. I mean, you can see these people are on another ride, and they're looking. The people are still up there.
I don't ride rides at the fair.
No.
Really.
Not at the fair.
I don't even go to fairs. Nope, I don't
Not
even
at the
do it.
fair.
He won't catch me in no
Have
fair.
you seen the guys that put those things
those
together?
carnies? They look hella weird, dog.
I'm sure they don't have a degree in anything. I would bet they don't have a diploma.
This is a century-old amusement park. So
That's crazy.
I see how old it is.
that thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
Did y'all hear about
Thing's got a boner. Swing.
I know, right? Oh, I'm sorry, TK, you still got your news.
He's horny.
That's it.
Oh, did y'all hear about the Selective Service?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear about
draft,
that?
baby. But they do that anyway.
It's always like as soon as you
When you
register to vote.
Well,
you,
when you turn 18 as a male, you're supposed to register for Selective Service. But now they just passed it where it's gonna be mandatory. So it you're just gonna be in. Like
it's done automatically anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna be drafted. So anyway, and women too, because it wasn't just men, but now women too. So
It should be everybody.
Yep. So
you know who had the best take on
rich, poor?
This is I'd love to hear Cardi B what she says about
the draft,
because she, I thought, put it best.
Stop acting stupid.
So if we could,
So I just read
watch
an
this.
article saying that the House just passed a bill that they're going to automatically register men from 18 to 26 for war. Okay? And all I want to say is to America, good luck with that. These you little niggas are TikTokers, baby. These motherfuckers ain't gonna fight no war. We gonna die. You gonna die. You might as well just keep motherfucking investing money in your guns. Cause these new kids, you wanna send these new kids to fight these wars?
Hey, so
TikTok fucking hip shakers? Out of your mind. This is a new America, baby. This ain't the 19 motherfucking. Now, like, seriously, you gonna draft these kids that be TikToking all day to fight them, what? Almost like what? Them Russians? Them motherfuckers that be fighting bears and shit? And motherfucking climbing mountains to go to school and whatever?
She's so stupid.
I love Cardi.
I got some news for you, motherfuckers.
What's up, everybody?
Well, to be
I got
be
some
fair,
news for you, mother.
She's so
to be
damn
fair, though, because so when they were doing the draft back, it was doing Vietnam, and the young men that died, and it was this black, white, it didn't matter. You was just getting your ass drafted. Like my wife's dad was drafted.
Sure.
He fought him. Hey man, kill him, knock it off with those fucking drops and shit.
Bullshit, I can't hear you.
I'm making a fucking point here.
Tell them my family got drafted.
You know what I'm saying? People
for Vietnam,
get drafted,
sure.
but yeah, like, these little motherfuckers like that, yeah, get your little punk ass out there, get off the couch, do some
your
push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the
they
thing.
Soft as shit, though.
And I think we also need to understand that later, future in the wars, and even right now, I don't think a lot of the wars are going to be fought hand-to-hand combat. Like, there's so much technology right now.
True, but they
probably
doing this
don't
shit
even
for a
get
reason.
there.
I mean, you see, you got the Russian sub and shit over in Cuba, which ain't that far.
So
you know
what?
what I'm saying? They got
we got bases all over the world, man. We can't.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think some is brewing, but whatever it is.
They gonna fuck around and find out they do some stupid shit. That's all.
Yeah, I think we all are. You know.
Well, it was a hell of a broadcast today.
Hell yeah, bitches.
I'd like to thank everybody
America.
for tuning in. Make sure you get on our YouTube channel and subscribe.
Gotta have them ribs.
And what?
And pussy too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please. No pussy, no McDonald's, no soda.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You don't want to eat soda at McDonald's because McDonald's is bad for you and soda is terrible. They don't endorse us, so I can talk shit about them.
Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there.
Everybody.
Learn, people read books.
Celebrate.
Yeah, and even if it's Playboy, you know, you can look at the pictures.
They got good articles.
That's not a
in
book,
Playboy,
though.
too.
That's a magazine.
Well, no, they took the nudie out of Playboy, I heard.
Did they?
Yeah,
Well, we
that's what
still
I
got
heard.
that issue of what's her name?
Which one? Who's your
chick
favorite?
used to date 50 Cent.
Vivica Fox.
Yeah, her. Ooh.
Yeah, we want to see her ass.
Everybody have a great rest of the week. Thanks for watching the Outcast Podcast. We'll be back next week, God's willing. So
I was
long,
young, so-
everybody. See you later.
I was very young.
You really would like Vivica Fox, huh?
Sure.
She from Indiana, that's why.
Booyah.
Is this asshole?
Democrats piss me off.